piece basically. Actually, here, hang up this hat. Okay. Setting up at all different angles, different lights and shadows to show you all the imagery that's coming through the moon. Video after video. I got some catching up to do. You might have heard me bitching I lost some of my videos. So I'm bringing you in at different depths, different angles, different light spectrums, different color spectrums, and showing you that, it's always the same imagery. It's just that different light spectrums and different. So in other words, it's not infinite. We can count the number of images that are there. It's not even that big of a deal. Even though the images change, and they don't change like from a dog to a fucking cow. It changes from feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast. Those are the only images, and they go back and forth, as you move your camera. Or not even your camera. Fuck the camera. As you move your line of perspective of your eyes. And the thing is it goes this way for everything. I can't jump around on everything. I need to stay on the moon for a little while. I'm tempted to jump around when people write in questions and shit like that, but I feel like those are just rabbit holes. I mean, anybody could go back and watch all the series that I made to see all this and understand it. Just gotta watch the videos and listen to my trash mouth for a half hour, an hour. Then you go look yourself and you take over. Um, the ice, the water, the splashing waves, the clouds, the rocks, the stones, you name it, man. Fucking trees and flowers and anything. It's all in the system. This whole entire system is an electromagnetic nanocarbon system, and you might hear me throughout the videos. In one series, you'll hear me talking about it being like a light bulb. It is kind of like a light bulb in a way because you can change the heavy metals and minerals that are in the atmosphere to change the light spectrum and the color spectrum. So if you can do that, that's what makes it like a light bulb. Now, what makes it continuously go and never stop? The whole system, the whole electrical system, this light bulb that never shuts off, right? That to me is like a magneto. That reminds me of a magneto. Then we got Tesla's, bullshit stories. Tesla was a big fucking hero, and it's all full of shit, man. They didn't give us nothing. So what? They gave us fake. It's not fake electricity, but they give us high voltage electricity. Big fucking deal. It's not the electromagnetic nanocarbon system that I'm talking about. And then I see the shit that the kids bring home from school, and I'm shaking my head, and I'm like, I can't fucking believe this shit, man. That it's almost like in the ancient days when everybody believed in the other religions, because that's all scientism is another religion. So when I think about everybody believing that these planets are out there and that rockets are going into outer space, the whole fucking thing is so ridiculous, man. So to see that what they have to learn and go through, it's programming. It's programming. Here, you believe what we say, and you get on board with the other 7.8 billion zombie slaves, and there'll be a few of us that know the truth, and we'll laugh at you, and you just be part of the fucking zombie slave system, and everybody's happy to do that. Stuff. Everybody's got to collect stuff. We're all collecting fucking stuff. For what? For what? What the fuck, man? So I mean, we've been programmed to collect stuff. We've been programmed to do everything that we do. It's fucking ridiculous. The real system is way better than the system that we're running in now. It's way better than the biosystem. No fucking doubt about it. There was a time when we owned this system. We had it. Now we've given it away. You try to get somebody to look up in the sky at the mineral streets, what you guys call chemtrails. Try to get fucking neighbors or friends or anybody at the store or wherever. Hey, see, no fucking way, man. 10 years of fucking looking at that shit and nobody else even acknowledging that it's going on. It's weather control. It's geoengineering. I mean, even when I went down those conspiracy roads of all them fucking chemtrails shit, they were bringing me down all kinds of fucking holes, you know? Jamie Lee from A Plain Truth and his bullshit about a solar sun simulator, and he wasn't the only one. There was a lot of people on that kick. So I think even Harold might even be on the kick of the solar sun simulator. They're so full of shit. Why would you need to do that when you already have control of the real system anyway? And we do. We obviously do. So if you change the heavy metals and the minerals that you're dumping out of the jets all over the fucking sky to control the weather, then you can also change the atmosphere. And if you're also running them at higher altitudes, which they do, because we see and hear those ones as well, but everybody ignores it. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing. And then there'll be debates and argument about, no, there's just planes flying around in the sky. Fuck you, man. Go watch them for a little while. Open your eyes. Then when I find the EMNC, and I can point out to everybody that as soon as those trails are dropped out of those jets, the moment they come out, that fucking trail's not 100 feet long, and I can go in with a scope, telescopic lens, Wolfie's favorite thing. And these people are all running really nice cameras that I was first coming out with this shit too. And they were all had really nice cameras. They could have zoomed right in on the shit. No, they didn't. They stayed away from it. They could have put a colored filter for 20, 30 bucks on their cameras where I couldn't even afford that. I got to buy these $2 plastic filters. So many things that they could have done better than what I'm doing to show you guys this imagery, to bring all this to you. Nope, they didn't fucking do it. No one's done it yet. Still waiting. And definitely I have no hope at all that the space aliens are going to fucking help me. No way. These the ones that I'm calling out now, Harold and the people that believe in outer space, no fucking way. They're never going to touch any of this. They can't. It goes against all their education, their schooling, their income. They can't collect stuff anymore. So there's no fucking way they would go near any of this. But anybody else, you can all see it. You can all see it for yourselves. This is no shit. I'm trying to show you all the different ways. I'm trying to show you the system. The fucking imagery is banging. It comes bleeding out of there at every angle. Out of everything. I'm only going through the moon heavy now. Believe me, I want to jump on all this shit. I got the moon rock. I can throw the moon rock in along with some other rocks. At least it'll get me off the moon a little bit to do a couple rocks. But when I get back to the clouds and the trails and everything like that, it's the same imagery that I'm showing you here now in the moon. And you guys should be seeing it. I'm watching the videos back. Oh, and I also should mention, I got a lot of videos deleted on the Harald Kautz series. So I'm missing parts 46, something like that, 46, 47 through 60 something. Another batch of videos that's gone. So they're not even knocking out one or two at a time anymore. They're just knocking out 20, 30 videos at a time when they delete them. And it was just a coincidence. Otherwise, I never would have even caught it. I probably wouldn't have caught it. But did the 30 right in front of me. I opened up a deleted video. That were two of them were deleted. I'm telling the story again. I shouldn't, because it's just fucking drama. Nothing I can do about it anyway, so forget it. Whatever. Fucking stupid shit, man. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm going back at the turntable. I have new adjustments on my cameras and shit. So I'm running the moons through on the turntables again. Different light spectrums, different colors, moving the lights around to show you guys that you can all do this for yourselves too. You know, it's nothing special about it. And I'm trying new shit out myself. So I'm keeping that glare right there out of your way. See, I'm keeping that glare out of there for you because I'm using the Wolfish glass to do this now. And I could be zoomed in. You know, that might take some of it away too. But I also don't want you to lose the larger images. So I could come in and you'll see these smaller ones, but I'd hate to lose the larger images that I was trying to show you. So I'm going to go. I got another moon set up over here, another moon photograph. Be clear about that. And we'll just let this one run through over here this time. Remove these glares for you. Something around there. Trying to get you from the north to the south. There we go. And I'm leaving you pretty far in. I could probably turn down that light too. There we go. There we go. Trying to move that glare out of there. There we go. Maybe a little more glare again. Somewhere about there. Another thing I have not tried yet is the filter with the glass. I guess I could throw it on and see what I get. I don't know what colors they are because I got the lights on. Not bad. I guess it takes down some of the glare too. It does, and I still get to keep the clarity. Let me run a few through this way and see how I make out. See if I like it. So again, moon photographs. I'm going back and forth from the moon videos that I have with the moon photographs that I downloaded. You know the story. Well, I don't know the story because I don't remember. I don't know what the fuck I said in each video that got deleted. I don't even know. Because I just shoot the shit when I feel like shooting the shit, and then if those videos get deleted, you know, sometimes I'm answering people's questions, and sometimes I'm just shooting the shit, but then sometimes I'll get all emotional about something, and I get all worked up, and then all of a sudden the video's gone, you know? It's like, what the fuck, man? I try to show a little heart in what I'm doing. Or even if it's not even a matter of that sometimes it's a matter of something I just explained and did a good job. These things are not, they're easier for me to show them to you than they are to explain to you. But if I show them to you and you think that I'm going to go down a road of conspiracy theorist shit and nah, that's all done, man. But I'm done with all that conspiracy shit. I don't need it anymore. I got the reality now. I can see it all. So what they told you was your imagination, everything that you're seeing right now in this video, and everything you're going to see when you go look at the moon for yourself, and then you're going to see it all, and then you're going to be told, and this is my imagination. I'm only seeing what I want to see. I'm using my imagination. I'm telling you, no, you're not. You're seeing the same fucking images that everybody else is going to see. Yes, they're collage, so we got to know which one you're looking at. But you can certainly point at the eyes, the nose, and the mouth of an image, and then give me a roundabout circle or so around it, just like I'm doing with you, and then my eyes will lock on it, and I'll know which one that it is you're looking at. Because once you look at them all in all directions, then you'll know, and I'll say, oh, okay, so you're looking at the fucking canine with the long face and his ears over here, and you'd be like, oh yeah, now I see his ear, but yeah, that's the one I'm looking at, you know. I mean, it's just it's reality. You can see it. I guess I'll start stressing something that I used to stress more than I have been lately in the last couple series, which is the 7.8 billion zombie slaves. Everybody wants to blame everyone else. Something to do with that mirror neuron manipulator that allows us to lie to ourselves about everything. And and that's the mistake. That's the biggest mistake I think that we've made, and it allows us to be enslaved by ourselves in a so to speak. 7.8 billion zombie slaves who all refuse. They can be educated as they want. That doesn't mean they're not a zombie slave. They're still a fucking zombie slave. They're still going along with the slave system. They're still ignoring the real true technology we all started out with. We still ignore our electrical selves in favor of a bio system. We're really fucking. It's not nothing to do with intelligence or ignorance. It isn't. We sold ourselves out. I look more along the lines that the mirror neuron and question that. Elephants, what else? Whales, I believe, have. No, do whales have them? I think whales, dolphins definitely do. Monkeys, humans. The funny thing is feline and canine and apes have a mirror neuron. I'm trying to think who else. There's not that many creatures on here. So when I first started my awakening, I wrote a book called The Mirror Neuron Manipulator. I'm not a fucking writer. I've talked about this before a couple times here and there. But that was what I couldn't understand when I realized that everything was a lie. And I said, how could everybody lie to themselves like that? Because we'd have to lie to ourselves. It wouldn't just be a matter of lying. It wasn't a matter of lying to everyone else, because some of the shit, most of the shit was so unbelievable that what kind of fucking idiot would believe it? It's impossible. Nobody's that fucking dumb. There's nobody that dumb to believe that shit. So I realized that everyone was pretending to believe everything that we said to each other, and we went to school and just went along with the shit. That's why dealing with the space people, man, holy fuck. You guys, you don't know that any of that shit ever even happened. Um, back thousands of years ago when they started realizing that we lived on a ball and realizing, nah, man, it was fucking propaganda shit all the way down the line. You can just see that by looking for yourselves. You don't look at the TV, don't look at the movies, don't open the newspaper to see it. No. You got to go observe things for yourselves. Don't bring any fancy equipment. Just use your fucking eyes and and look at it, and you're gonna see it's nothing that they fucking told us. Not in any book. There's no written word or spoken language that ever told us the truth about what it is I'm trying to show you. Everyone tries to bring it back to different things that we've been told in other programs. I'll get people claiming matrix. It's a matrix. See, because you said electromagnetic nanocarbon. It's a matrix. No, it's not. It's not a fucking matrix. Matrix is square pixel. Matrix is a movie and a book, and it's all human construct and has nothing to do. Don't talk nothing about the stars, the layers of the veil, and everything. So no, it's not a matrix. It's God is another one. It's God. No, according to your books, the guy with the white beard that's up above the clouds and all that. No, none of that. That's just like Easter Bunny, Santa Claus type shit and everything. So no, none of that's true too. I'm not saying faith doesn't work, because when you have faith in whatever it is, whether it's the devil or God or space aliens, if you have faith, faith does work, because it's a misdirected energy though. Unfortunately, that's the way I look at it. It's misdirected energy. It's false energy. The energy was brought on by false reasoning. Doesn't mean the energy won't work. Of course, the energy works. It's still powerful energy. That's how faith works. So if you believe in God and you're faithful and you have faith in what you believe is a God, then yes, I definitely agree with you on all that's going to work. Even if it's space aliens, especially if you go along with the propaganda of the other 7.8 billion zombies. But when you see how bad this fucking hurts us as human beings, it's a long line. I don't have time to go down it anymore. That's why I'm showing you guys all the imagery that I'm showing you. That's why I'm not talking too much about all that shit, because it's aggravating. When I wrote the book, it was fucking pissing me off, because you really look at it. All right, cancer, diabetes, obesity, all the fucking ailments that we all, believe me, we ignore it. We totally ignore it. What we do is we put debates on all sides so that everybody can argue and bicker and about what it is and how do we fix it. And it's like a rust that's happening to the body and all kinds of bullshit, man. We've already had the fucking answers to these things all along. So in order to pretend that we don't purposely kill ourselves, that we got a pharmacy on every corner to remind us of that. We have a hospital and a doctor's office on every other corner to remind us of that. It's unbelievable. The biggest industry in the fucking world, and I don't like using the word world, but it's medical industry. It's the largest industry in the fucking world. That should not be. It wasn't like that 200 years ago. Okay, just a few hundred years ago, you didn't have to pay to have a baby. And if you couldn't afford to have a baby, you could still have a fucking baby. And don't give me the welfare thing. And if you can't afford it, you can get on welfare. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the $20,000-$30,000 and the shots and all the vaccinations and all this shit and the C-sections. Just the amount of C-sections. There was no rumors or anything. They forgot to put that one in. That's one that they forgot to put in. The psyop, lying, bullshit, motherfucking stories was that, oh yeah, back in, 200-300 years ago, and then this went on for thousands of years, don't forget, because we didn't have a medical industry before. So before natural medicine came along and then modern medicine and all that stuff. So first natural medicine coming in a couple hundred years ago, and then, that's what they put the label they put on it, I want to say. But anyways, when you think about that, we didn't hear no rumors about all mothers that were having babies all dying everywhere. And we sure don't see that in the animal kingdom. They don't need fucking hospitals to go have a baby, and they're pretty good success rate. I know shit happens and everything like that. I get you. But not to the point like every other fucking baby born, more than, I would say, what? You tell me, Miss Nurse or Doctor out there, what, 80% get C-sections? So they didn't rip people open back in the day to do that. So what are we doing different that we're eating? What heavy metals are we ignoring and not paying attention to that would make our energy better so that we could start functioning properly as human beings? For us to pass on all this shit in favor of what's on the news tonight and what, all the other fakery shit, it's not a good idea. It's just not. But yet, that's what we do. So I'll come back over here in a minute when I start the video. Anyways, that's my 44 minutes. Anyway, I just wanted to bitch a little bit. I didn't get the bitch. So anyways, the mirror neuron manipulator is the answer to all that. We humans have definitely evolved a mirror neuron manipulator. I don't know if it was there from the get-go or if it evolved in us or what, but there has to be something to bypass that mirror neuron. Otherwise, we'd be constantly crying all the fucking time about all the lies that we tell ourselves. If anybody ever wakes up to what I'm showing them, and I assure you, you don't have to feel that way, anybody that's out there, you do not, if you see it, don't run from it, hide from it, deny it. Go look, just look into it. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. As a matter of fact, there's 7.8 billion zombies ain't gonna wake up anyway. So at least you and I can have a laugh and fucking laugh at them, and then they'll say that they're laughing at us like Wolfus is doing right now. Brain damage. Brain damage. Yeah. Dude, it's fucking right there, Wolfus. It's right here. I'm showing it to you. Open your fucking eyes. Can you see? Can you at least look into the camera? I can't get you to record a moon going by your telescope. I can't get you to upload any of that Ziggy either, for that matter. I'm done with him. You guys come in and you talk a bunch of shit, but I don't see you guys posting anything like that on your channels to prove me wrong. I'm sure here I am showing you the imagery right here. It's fucking crystal clear, man. I'm giving it to you at every angle. I'm explaining it as I go. I'm even doing better than that because my videos all get fucking deleted and I'm keep going with it. I'll be back.